For the first time, the public is hearing from Madison's new interim superintendent who started last Monday.
In an exclusive sit-down, Lisa Kvistad spoke to our Naomi Coles, directly addressing some of the recent controversies in the Madison district. Naomi?
Yes, Susan. Kvistad really came out of retirement for this new interim role as the district faces a lot of headwind for the behavior of its top spokesperson who's currently on leave. Tim Lamont was the subject of an internal complaint signed by multiple employees who alleged he bullied and belittled not just them, but also other journalists and communication professionals in the community. More than that, the district has come under fire for issues of transparency over the last few years. Kvistad addressed a lot of that head on. She says she's here to set a new standard and build new relationships.
Those were my first meetings when I started. They are my last check-ins at the end of the day. We have work to do rebuilding. That is top of my list around rebuilding those relationships and rebuilding trust. And we want to have a workplace where our staff members and our teachers, our communication team members, value, respect, feeling that they're empowered, they have a voice.
Now, citing employee privacy, Kvistad did not confirm whether Lamont is under another active investigation or whether she was involved in putting him on leave last week. But a message she did make very clear: she's here with a new team. They're all starting new with her, and she has expectations of how staff treat each other and the community.
Naomi, overall, what are your impressions from the interview today?
You know, I think that my impression of the team that came, and it wasn't just her, it was two communication professionals with her. And my overall impression, communicating today with them, communicating over email in the past, I think there's a distinct sense that they have some work to do. I think that they're looking to put their best foot forward. They're looking to establish the message that this is new, there is rebuilding to do, and I think what remains to be seen is what are the action steps that come out of that, right? She's clearly trying to set a new tone. What do we see from that going forward?
And she has a lot of experience with the district, as you mentioned, coming out of
Yes.
retirement to take on this role.
20 years plus with the district.
Are you going to be talking more about that Sunday on For the Record? Is this going to be your whole topic?
I'm actually, Will Cornelius guest reporting. So this is my guest segment. I'm actually out at a conference after today, but we do get into a lot of topics. We talk about her background. She has an extensive background with the district. She's been a principal. She's been a senior administrator. But we also get into a lot of issues of what's the staffing like. Staffing crisis has been a headline in the past for this district several times. We get into school safety. We're in the news. We see these headlines all the time of fights at the high schools, issues of violence. We get into that. We talk a lot about the issues of transparency that the district has had and her plan and some steps that she has already taken just in the last week to address that moving forward.